Howdy folks, welcome to week 8, and this is our devlog for week 8, that is, and we're going to be looking at what I've got done this week. And so this is one of the things that I was just started working on. This is just a starter model for the player ship. I think you can probably guess that. That would be the bottom, and then this would be the top. So there's like the cockpit and stuff, and you know, we've got some little engine type stuff like that. Now obviously you're not going to be seeing this much detail all the time on the screen. You're not going to be that close to the ship. It's probably going to be something more like, you know, this, but yeah. So anyway, that's one of the things that we're working on this week is the 3D modeling. So I need to get models that are actually, you know, cool looking, and I also need to get them into from Blender into, you know, my own rendering engine and everything. So that's going to be one of the things that I'm working on, but I just wanted to show you where I've got on that. And so I will load up the other thing and I'll show you what else I got done this week. Okay, so this is another one of the things I did this week, and this is the 2D editor. So basically you can do this sort of thing and get stuff here. We'll take off the mirror here, and you know, you can make your own line drawings. Now you can erase things, and you can split things, and you can move them around and all kinds of stuff like that. It's got, you know, I put in a bunch of options and stuff like that, whether or not the last one is looped. You can load stuff in from here, so you can either paste it in or you can load it from disk. And so when we go back to here, if we clear this one, then this is our, like, it's just a reference basically. This is for a reference image. So now if you draw something, you know, you can do that sort of thing. And then you can memorize, clear this, get rid of this stuff, and now if I hit recall, you know, it's like memory on your on your calculator kind of thing. But yeah, that's just a basic like I said, it's just for getting more meshes made and stuff like that. But anyway, there's that, and I did get some more stuff, so let me go and load up the game. Okay, so here we are in the game, and I want to show you some of this stuff here. Let's bring our player in, and let me get rid of the junk here. You can see now one of the things I fixed is the broken lines over there. As you can see, there weren't any huge ones, so I did find where that was happening and got rid of it for the junks anyway. Now there might be more for the AI ships and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to double check on all those too to make sure that they're not doing the same thing. But yeah, see how tiny this is? We're definitely gonna have to make this ship like probably double or triple in size. We've got tons of extra real estate on the screen anyway with as much junk as we have and all that stuff anyway, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal to do that. But that'll allow us to get a lot more detail on our ship, because I mean, a 3D ship at that size is just going to be a little blob anyway. And so what I want to do is booster. So we did here, and let's just whoops, kill pickups. There. Okay, just so that we can get that out of there. And so yeah, one of the things we did here, the big thing, you know, the major feature that we added this week is the boosters. And so I'll show you how that works. And you got to dock with it. There we go. So once you dock with the booster, now you get extra whatchamacallit, extra thrust. And yeah, it gives you a lot more thrust, and it ups your top speed a little bit, and you get some hit points and stuff. Now I probably should go back and take the yeah, why don't I do that? Let's go like this, and we're gonna restart it, and I'm gonna show you in a fresh game here. We'll put the booster on, and we can show you a couple things. So let's go like this, and we're gonna go booster. There we go. Alright, and you know what? Let's go like this. There. You docked a booster. Alright, so now you actually have... You know what? Let me turn this way down. There we go. All right, so yeah, it's kind of like the orbitals where it has its own, oh, let's see if we can get that orbital. There we go, see? Now you can pick up the orbitals at the same time. So you can have, what, 7 weapons, you know, between the two. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun with all the, you know, like I said, you can get a ton of power-ups. You can get an absolute ton of power-ups going with this. And it's just, the funny thing though is all it's going to do is it's just going to end up letting you get to the really high levels more quickly, and so it's going to be a lot harder. Now when you run into stuff with this booster, and I've got some kind of a looping condition here that happens when we get collisions, and yeah, that's a bug that I need to work out, but let's see if we can find out why it's doing that. I'm not sure why. I think it's actually not moving it. Is what's going on. Is it's still colliding? I think it's when I collide at a slow enough speed. All right, let me restart this. I'll be right back. All right, much troubleshooting later, and I've got this figured out. So yeah, we now have correct collisions here, and so nice. So we'll go like, whoops, we'll go like this, and we'll do docked. All right, so we've got a booster on here, and when we hit stuff, as you can see, there's some damage on the booster, and so we'll see if we can, there we go. See, the booster got destroyed. And so one of the, you know, we have our little status effects that destroy things and all that stuff. One of the status effects when you have a booster on, even if it doesn't take enough damage or too much damage or whatever, it will detach the booster and destroy it anyway. So whoops, and I totally hit the wrong key. I was wanting to respawn. Let's do that again. But yeah, I'll show you the here. Let's go like this. And so yeah, that's one of the things it does, is it does that. And also, if you can see up here, we do have hit points. It shows you how many hit points the booster has. Now I do need to make it so it'll move the center, but let's go like this, and we'll go, whoops. The other thing I added, yeah, see, I need to move the center. But the other thing I added this week is shields. And as you can see here, there's a shield. Nice. Did we we took damage already? Did it destroy the shields? Yeah, it did. Destroyed the thingy. Let's do shields again. There we go. So yeah, now when you hit something with shields, there we go. Now if you have, nice, like another status effect. Let's go repair, and we'll do shields again. So if you do more damage than you have shields remaining, obviously you're gonna do damage to your ship too. So there's that. So it does make a difference to, you know, it is smart to not, it's wise to not ram super hard into things even when you have shields. But as you see, it's the little white bar there. So we'll go like this. The little white bar is your shields. There we go. And so those are our big features that we got for this week. Like I said, I'm going to be working on the I'm going to be working on getting the Blender, the stuff, at least one model made in Blender, and like I said, I've got that going. I just need to start working things in from Blender so that we can, yeah, so that we can, you know, try to get this thing going. Anyway, we did a total of almost 33 hours. It was 32 3/4 I got logged, and I am up to 15,250 lines of code. So almost another 1,000 lines of code this week. Like I said, a lot of that was just learning Blender and dealing with OpenGL stuff. So actually, it was maybe like 10-15 hours of you know, programming, and a lot of that was just on the 2D editor too. But anyway, that's going to be it for this week's update. I will talk to you guys next week. Later.